Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here. On the Daily Dan blog, I want to wish everybody a very happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you all are rocking. I hope you're all having a good time. I got some stuff I don't know if Dave would call the good stuff or Pondo, but I'm pretty sure Pat McCormick would. And I'm going to be checking out The Unknown Soldier, number 261, from 1982. You know, you got to love a monster comic. That's a war comic. That's right. Dr. Klackenstein has some evil creations. Him and his hunchback servant are cooking up for the Allies. So the Unknown Soldier is going to summon the Devil Beast to fight for America. Because what better to fight Nazis than a Devil Beast, right? Oh my God. A war comic here today on the Daily Dan blog. Why is there a tear running down my cheek while I'm recording this? And to begin with, we're going to waste the inside cover with some crappy model car stuff. Because everybody liked model cars back in the 80s. And our first story today, Hour of the Beast, which involves a naked witch being captured and the Unknown Soldier out to rescue her. Oh, God. So we learned that the Unknown Soldier had been captured, placed in Castle Klackenstein, and was rescued by the American hero, the American heroine, the Night Witch, as she released the Unknown Soldier. We learn that the witch has been captured by the Japanese, the same witch that helped the Unknown Soldier escape. She's been transferred to Castle Klackenstein. Klackenstein? In Navaria. Navaria. Tomatoes. Whatever. Anyway, they got to formulate a plan to rescue the witch. But before they get a chance, the evil MPs say, we can't let you do this. What? Unknown Soldier, the guy we call the inspiration for the Dark Man, is having none of that, as he knocks the MPs to the ground and makes a hasty retreat from the headquarters. Meanwhile, the hunchback servant for Castle Klackenstein? We gotta call this guy Igor, right? So Nazi Igor, oh my God, is ordered to pick up General von Klackenstein in Klaatu. Klaatu, Varatu, Niktu. He is ordered to pick up Klackenstein and Varatu and take them to the castle. And that's what he done. Because he's an obedient little Igor, isn't he? And now we get a commercial for Bubble Gum, because you can do this cool little game that I'm glad nobody took an ink pen to in this comic book. This comic book's a 9.6 at least. It's in great shape. I really like this. I bet my friend Chance over at Nostalgic Podcast would get a kick out of this comic. So in full, well-drawn, well-colored, incredibly cool panels. Brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. I give you the full show. The Witch Jade, stripped naked and tied to a pole, and you gotta love that in a comic book, don't you? Being tortured for information about the Unknown Soldier. But I think Igor has the hots for the witch, and this could be a problem for Klackenstein. Klackenstein warns Igor not to get so fresh with the prisoner, but I don't think Igor's going to do that. Anyway, the interrogation and torture continue as they try to find out who the Unknown Soldier is. What? He's there. And literally, just like that, out of nowhere, with no comic connection, no showing how it happened, Unknown Soldier shows up at the castle to rescue the witch. Oh my God. So in full ununderstandable panels, brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, just like that, out of nowhere, the Unknown Soldier shows up. He rescues the witch. He's taking her out the backside of the castle. They're being pursued by the Nazis. They're making a drastic, quick escape as the Nazis knock through walls trying to track down the Unknown Soldier. The witch uses her magic and transforms into... No what? What the hell? And then the witch uses the most powerful magic of all. and brings the statue of the devil demon creature to life. And she tells the demon creature, "Destroy das Nazis!" As the Nazis break through the wall, they're confronted by a horrible sight. The Hound of Hell, the Devil Beast. And he destroys Nazis. He's bulletproof. How will they ever stop the Devil Beast? And such commercials you get at this point of excitement, because Batman and the K9 Caper, that's right, Batman gonna try to track down some guy dressed like a dog that stole some Hostess cupcake Twinkies. And I used to really hate these commercials, but I ate them Twinkies and got fat. Now I'm a borderline diabetic. Das Klackenstein sneaks up on the witch and draws his Luger, but the witch uses a magical sword and dispatches his weapons. She has the power of the gods, and she uses her magic to disorientate the Nazis so the Devil Beast can get the drop on them. What? And the Devil Beast does his job, running amok on the Nazis. He's killing Nazis left and right. The witch is using her magic left and right. The unknown soldier has disappeared from the story, apparently. I guess he's taking a seat somewhere having a watch. And I do mean that literally for the last few pages. Devil Beast killing Nazis, witch casting spells, tanks being destroyed. Devil Beast can't be defeated. Devil Beast raining terror down upon the Nazis. As Devil Beast finishes the job, unknown soldier comes out of the closet he was hiding in to give the witch a kiss. Oh, how sweet. The witch and unknown soldier go off to do some cool stuff alone in the town when the Allies show up. Oh, my God. So Devil Beast turns back into a statue and is hung on the wall. Oh, joy. The end. What a horrible story! Oh my God, the unknown soldier is just useless. What a Memorial Day special I picked. And if you want to see real monsters or hear about them, check out Bigfoot Michigan Rob and his true cryptid encounters. Well, that's right. It's time for me to do a few shout-outs. Shout-outs from my friend like Dave Sunstorm and his incredible brother Steven Sunstorm. You'll find them here, the Good Stuff guys, on YouTube, and Thrash Bondo Buns, who saved every one of us. Be sure to check out the Golden Ranger TV, Pat McCormick, and now for the honorable mentions. Special shouts out to Brainbenders Banners, BBB, Retro Nerd Girl, the Nostalgic Pod, Blast, Blast, Blast. Gotta say that right. My Flock is everywhere. My Flock Sarah, Chorus Comedy Channel, Big Guys 45, BK on the air, the Good Stuff guys, and don't forget the Unapologetic Geek. And after that incredibly lame story, we get some confidential comments from DC, the kind of stuff Michael Barone will sit and read every word of. And then, as soon as he gets done reading every word, Michael Barone will take out his computer and begin to email me and send me countless emails about every word in here, especially this one, because it's a Harper story. Yeah, that's right. It's a story for Michael Harper. Hey, Michael Harper, was this guy your relative? Yeah, moving right along. If you want to pause and read this garbage, feel free. Oh my God, I probably ought to skip this story. They rode to the sound of their own guns as we watched Confederate jackasses gun down Union soldiers and kill slaves. Oh boy, this is going to be good as we flash back to the Civil War and we find out just how cold-blooded the rebels were made out to be. So in full racist panels brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog, oh my God, Colonel Parker telling the boys that the war is coming to an end, that the slaves are gonna be free, celebrations all around. Oh yay. But everybody ain't celebrating, and everybody ain't giving up, as these radical Confederate soldiers decide, nope, we not giving up. We gonna fight on. And they are cruel about it. Oh my God. And he shoots the guy just because he was a freed slave and a Union soldier. This is one bad dude, right? And stuff like this is the reason I don't usually do war comics. You know, in the whole time of years on YouTube doing comic book reviews, this is only the second war comic book I've ever really did. I don't like war comics, especially not stuff like this. Well, anyway, this guy, this rebel outlaw psychopath goes on a rampage, kills this Union soldier that was once a slave, and he enrages all the other Union guys, especially this guy, which was his brother, and I can't even say that. I'm trying not, oh God. He grabs a sword from one of the other soldiers and rushes bad guy. And that gives us an opportunity to sell this shit we call grit. That's right, the worst paper that ever existed. And you could have sold it and got a little prize. And then we got commercials for the really cool comic books you could have ordered. Batman, G.I. Joe, and Star Wars. Back in 1982. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog. I apologize for this story. I really do. This rebel guy goes ape crap and shoots a bunch of people. He's gunning down the Union soldiers left and right. But war is over. Why can you do this? More Union soldiers show up and begin to surround the area. Gunfire erupts, and the last of the rebel outlaws go down as young Buck here chases down the last rebel and stabs him to death. And now the slave brothers, one Union, one a farmer, are buried together on the countryside. The end. What a horrible story. I did not like this story. Did you like this story? Let me know in the comments below just how miserable and depressing it was. So apparently part 1 was in the last issue I don't have of Enemy Ace. But we've had a story from World War II. We've had a story from the Civil War. And now we're going to get a story from World War I about some fighter aces. And this is the story of a guy named Snoopy who took to the air in his monoplane to face the Red Baron. It does not go well for him as we prepare to meet his fate. So after the turn of the century in the clear blue skies over Germany, a roaring of thunder was heard, like the screaming sound of some big war birds. What the heck? Anyway, you could have ordered all this really cool stuff from the back of this comic book back in 1982. And I have to admit, I ordered a lot of this really cool stuff. Michael Marone and Michael Harper might want to check this out if it still exists. Just saying, y'all guys could use a little oof. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog. Barrett von Richthofen, take to the sky, shooting down the Allies in World War I. A noble German hero, shooting down everyone who comes in his path. Behold the power of Das Red Baron. So after the turn of the century in the clear blue skies over Germany came a roaring of thunder man had never heard, like the screaming sound of a big war bird. Up in the sky, a man in a plane. Baron von Richthofen was his name. A meant to fly, A meant to die. Now they're gonna be buried together on some countryside. So apparently there was a fake-ass German up there flying around, and the Red Baron shot him down. The Red Baron took out, burned up the plane, and captures the fake German. The Red Baron becomes the hero of the war. Oh my God, there's a German hero story in the back of this comic book. I don't even know what to think about this comic book no more. If you enjoyed this comic book, let me know in the comments below. So we're going to waste the back cover on some comics for collectors. I bet Chance ordered this stuff back in 1982. This was probably his favorite order form. And what a crappy back cover this was. Oh my God. So that's my Memorial Day look at this Unknown Soldier comic book. And I might have messed up just a little bit on that last story. I didn't quite get it at the beginning, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. It's Snoopy versus the Red Baron with a fake Red Baron and a fake German and whatever. Happy Memorial Day. I hope y'all have a great holiday. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for this piece of crap, and I'll be back with an actual, probably worse comic book next time. Until next time, this is Danny Staten on the Day Dan Blog. Blog over, dudes.